Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTSA's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Looking to pass. It's McCown. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw again. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Volunteers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy, with that corner out there, David. This receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The RPO, it's complete. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll go to the sneak. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Under fire. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking for the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, fourth and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on fourth down.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Under fire. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to... Oh, he's got some room. Headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Unloads quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Handoff from the gun. Sweet cut there. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Caught in the backfield, it's Pauly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 6 over Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's McCown. Fires to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a man miss. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snagged out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's McCown. Working that left side now. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. The give is to Williams. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Fields. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
2 The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Williams. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside give. Thrust that arm out. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Henry. Got room to work. He's loose. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. To the air, it's McCown. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The sure hands, it's Allen. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. From the gun, running back on the move. Spins away from the defender. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. The give is to Williams. Runs through a tackle. Nice move there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Runs through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll try the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's McCown. Caught over the middle, it's McCoy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Shows him the stiff arm.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Fires left. Finds a man by himself. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. This pass is caught by the back, but not in bounds, and it'll be 4th down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the run, it's Payne. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's McCoy. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Roadrunners will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Nice move there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Henry. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's McCown. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Hands it off on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. To throw, it's McCown. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henry. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That's reeled in. It's Henry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are... There he goes! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open, and then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. To the ground, he's got it again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll go to the air. Trying to barrel in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give on the option. Turning it on. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's McCown. He's got his man, makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Henry. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.